Hey everybody, it's Chris from Marketing During Tough Times. Thanks for stopping by. It is Monday Motivation Day, and last week I talked about how I changed my story and reinvented myself on the spot back in August of 1985. And a few people asked me if that was like a true story, or if like maybe I had all the pieces in place and had been setting up for some time. And the truth is, I literally spontaneously reinvented myself and changed my story on the spot. I was actually at not even my first day of university. It was really my orientation day, and I decided I needed to do something different. I couldn't go to business school, and I had to really pursue music. And if someone had challenged me in that moment and said, well, here's my questions, do you have answers? I had no answers. If they had said, what's your plan? I had no plan. I had no idea how I was going to do it. It wasn't a goal. It wasn't like I'm going to do this in 4 months. It was just something I believed I was going to do. Like, I'm just going to do this and I'll figure it out later. When I wrote my book, Marketing During Tough Times, I didn't think about all the processes and steps and the problems and hassles of writing a book. I just wrote the book. Earlier this year, I created a course for Tony Robbins' mastermind website called the Reinvention Formula. I didn't think about how difficult it was or all the processes I needed to do to make a video course. I wrote an outline and just filmed it on a cell phone. That simple, just did it. Some of you may know I work as a songwriter, and I have a songwriting partner. And I'll show up at the studio and I'll have maybe 2 lines of lyric, or a concept for a song, or a title, or maybe just a simple basic guitar part. And in 2 hours, we write and record a song. In all those situations, I could have focused on, the barrier or the things that could get in the way, or we better take this into consideration. And I didn't, I just did it. So when I wrote the book, I said, I'm an author writes books, wrote a book. I saw myself as someone who designs courses and releases them on Tony Robbins' website, and so I just filmed the courses and put them out. As a songwriter, I said, I'm a songwriter, songwriters write songs, and so I sit down and I write songs. In any of those situations, I never took into consideration any of the barriers, any things that could go wrong, how hard it was, what's my process. I just did it. So 2020 is almost over. It's December. I'm in front of my Christmas tree in my living room. If we learned anything, we learned that life is short. We don't really have time. And so you're watching these videos and listening to me because you want to do something more in your life. Maybe you want to start a business, you want to write a book, you want to do something with music, you want to do something more. And if you do it, there are going to be barriers. You are going to have problems. You are going to have times that you fall down and you have to pick yourself back up. Those things are going to happen anyway. The problem you might run into is you're so afraid to fall down that you never actually take that first step and go out and do something and make something happen. So it's the end of the year. We're going into 2021. I want you to take time today and think about, what is that thing you want to do? What that business you want to open up, that website business you want to do, whatever it is you want to be. Imagine that, and imagine if there were no barriers, there's no boundaries, there's nothing in your way. What's the first step you take? What's the first step you take? So think about that this week, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.